What is the greatest challenge you face as a leader?
Um, in my present position as a leader, I think support is the most difficult aspect of expectations and evaluations. Um, we went through this past year where I just strayed a little bit from what I was supposed to be doing with the team, but with no regrets.
Mm-hmm.
And just now having to evaluate, basically going back to a situation where ACC is our conference, but it's not at all a good conference
for us.
We're in a situation where we're on scholarship and saying this is where you have to be. And so right now I'm just going through a situation of me evaluating what is expected of me. And I'm trying to understand if this is what I need to do, should do, if I have any say on it. So I guess that's the greatest challenge I have right now.
In
terms of dealing with individuals, because I start the process right from the first time I meet a kid, I get a chance to say, this is what I do, this is why I do it. And assume that if the individual is going to come and join this program, that it's going to join for that purpose.
Mm-hmm.
That I'm going to come here and this is what I understand the program to be. I'm accepting it by coming into it, and hopefully that they will succeed in it. And most do. But occasionally you get somebody that doesn't, and so that you ought to change this.
And what is your personal reward of leadership? So what do you get out of being a leader?
I don't know if I evaluate so much that way in terms of what I get out of being a leader. I think what I get out of being where I am, what I do for a living, is I meet some really neat kids and develop some friends out of it that people that I got a chance to impact. And I don't mean that to sound as powerful as it does. It's not that, it's impact in the sense that, okay, we're talking about these 4 dynamic years of your life.
Mm-hmm.
And there's people that go off in every little tangent you can think of. And a lot of what I want to doing as part of that is, the rarity of, trying to prevent a kid from hurting himself it does exist, does happen, but there's every little thing to go with that. Dominic Boccio, taking nutty as a freshman because he's failing school.
Mm-hmm.
And he really believed he was going to flunk out of, just saying, okay, well, slow down and talk about it. And then realize, look where he is now.
Yeah.
High 3 student, going to probably go to law school or something. He succeeded, but for that day, that's where he was. Just sort of developing relationships where I trust them and they trust me. That somebody that has a situation that this is where I am and I need some help, be it dramatic or not, they're willing to come and talk to you about it, accept the fact that, my greater concern is not how fast you swim. I mean, what do you think the chances of one of your times being on your gravestone?
Absolute zero.
Absolute zero. Okay, so understanding that it's a game we're playing, it's a game we enjoy playing, but I know it is a heck of a lot more to your life than whatever you do in the pool.
But it is a big part of our lives.
Yeah.
What is the best leadership advice you've ever received, and who offered it? I guess you could have also just read it.
Yeah. That's sort of I think when somebody gets asked a question like that, some quote pops in their head.
Mm-hmm.
So-and-so said this to me at this moment, and boom, that was it.
Paramount moment.
Do you remember when Joe Malloy gave us those shells?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody got a Joe Malloy quote on it.
Mm-hmm.
And Joe loves that kind of stuff.
Mine was absurd, but go on.
What?
Mine was just absurd.
Well, the funny thing is that I actually got the biggest shell. And it was sign of respect and joke. But I think the funny thing about it is he didn't have a quote on it. Because we had this conversation, because I don't believe in stuff like that. That if I'm going to say something to somebody, it's something I thought of in terms of, even if it's would be classified as a quote-unquote inspirational thought. That's what it's a thought. I don't go read through books and say, okay, so-and-so said this, so-and-so said that. Usually if I'm quoting somebody, it's a joke. You know, but it's something, also it's something that I believe in.
Mm-hmm.
And a great example of that